Good morning everyone. Today I will teach you the medieval period of India. Medieval period of India is the first chapter of class 7th. In this chapter we will tell you something about important medieval periods of India. Is the timing period is 700 AD to 1750 AD. This time periods is cover on medieval period of the India, and this time period is cover 1100 years of the medieval period. This years is divided into two phases, into two parts. First part is known as the early medieval period and second part is known as the later medieval period. Early medieval period is started from the 8th century to 13th century, and later medieval period is started from the 13th century to 18th century. So these are the division of the early medieval period of India and the later early medieval period of the India. Now we will discuss about the early medieval period of India. Early medieval period of India. Yes, in this period so many regional kingdoms came in our country, and continually they have to expand our region one place to another. These smaller and regional kingdoms were the Parmars, Rajputs, Cholas, Rakshakut and Rajputs. These were the regional kingdoms of the medieval period of India. They were continually struggle with among self and establish our nation, our region. Next, after that we will talk about the Turk invention. In this period, Turk invention is very important because Turk were come in our country and they have to ruled all over India 1000 years. It means Turk 1100 years ruled, and Turk established the Delhi Sultanate period. Delhi Sultanate period was started by the Turks, and the Turk 1000 years covers 1200 AD to 1526 AD. This period is known as the Delhi Sultanate period, in which so many Muslim rulers were come in our country. In the Delhi Sultanate period, main rulers were the Turks, Khiljis, Lodi, Tughlaqs. These dynasties were established our nation in the Delhi Sultanate period. In the Delhi Sultanate period, overthrown by the Mughals, and by this way Muslims were come in our country. Another way, Muslims were also overthrown on the Delhi Sultanate, and they introduced our custom, our language, known as Islam, and by this way, this system is known as the Indo-Islamic system. After that, Muslims were also introduced new techniques, new foods, which is like as the sevai, firni, pulao, so many things were introduced by the Muslim in our country. Next, after that, after the Mughal period, French and Dutch were come in our country, and mid of the 18th century, Britishers were come in our country, and they were colonized of India in the mid of the 18th century. Next, we will talk about the next topic, impact of geography of Indian history. It means in the Delhi Sultanate period, in the medieval period, India was their geographical features are different. Like as we are talking about what were the ports town. Ports town means where their foreign and India were doing trading. So these places are known as the Gujarat, Surat. These were also known as the port town, port trade town, in which foreigner and Indian done trading system. Next topic, and according to the geographical feature, we can say about in Gujarat and Rajasthan, which is known as the hottest area, there is the scarcity of water. That is why there were established bullies. What do you mean by bullies? Bullies means storing water, means for future. So that is why it was also a development by the ruler in those time. Next, we will talk about the areas. North area and south area, there is the separate boundaries which is covered by different rivers. These are the showing the boundary of the nation and of the ruler. In Baburnama, Babur have given the name of Hindustan in our terms. It means in the term of Hindustan, it was given by the Babur in Baburnama, and we are saying about the India old and new terminology. It means what is the oldest thing which is related to India. It means in the Mughal time, Mughal ruler Babur have given the name of the India to Hindustan, and Aryavart to Hindustan. It means our India is another name also, the Bharat and the Bharatvarsha. Why were given the name of the Hindustan? Because the people of India lives, because the people of India lives on the side of Indus River. So that is why Babur have given the name of the Hindustan, which is Persian and related to the Sindh. So another name was given by the Babur, like as the Bharatvarsha and Bharat. And next, Miraj ul Siraj, who was the ruler who has mean that India covers the area of Punjab and Haryana, which is the separate boundaries of south and north, and that is why the term of Hindustan is given by the ruler. Source of information. Source of information. It means how can be they? This was done by the ruler in medieval period. In this topic have the source of information which is divided into two phases. Like as the literary and another is architectural. Stop. In the literary sources, inscriptions are also includes coins, manuscripts, which are very important source of the literary sources. It means in the time of rulers in the medieval period, rulers have written about the literary things on our documents. So we can say these are the part of literary sources. Another way we can say architectural sources, it means in which buildings, monuments or another thing. So it is known as the architectural. And literary sources are also divided into two parts, Indian ruler and foreign ruler. Foreigner account. Indian ruler, it means in the term of literary, Indian rulers have described about the literary sources, and foreigner account, it means it is described by the foreigner who are not part of society of in our country. In the literary sources, manuscripts were very important resource which is given by the rulers, but there is the one problem faced by the peoples. First is manuscripts prepared by the ruler, but by the scribes they have been changed their meanings, their sentences, so it is not available source of the history and according to the literary source. The term of foreigner, whose have given? The term of foreigner is described whose people who is not a part of our country, who is came in our country from another country. So we can say these are the term of the foreigner. It means in Indian society are called in Hindi we can say Pardesi, who are not part of our society. This is the term of the foreigner. Next we are talking about the literary sources. Literary sources. Yes. In the literary sources, so many rulers have written about ourself, another self. It means biography and autobiography also given by the rulers on those time. So in according to the literary sources, first Babur was written in Baburnama. Next, Akbarnama was written by Abul Fazl. Next, Ras Tarangini is written by Kalhana. Firdausi is written by Shahnama. Stop. These are the part of the literary sources in which we can say about the literary sources. Religious sources. two epics, two great epics in the religious sources. First was the Mahabharata. Second is the Ramayana. Yes, these are two epics in the medieval period, and these were also translated and converted into so many languages in our country, Tamil, Sanskrit, in another languages. By this way, people have to know about the epics and they have to aware from the medieval period. अभी नहीं ऑन करिए. फॉरेनर अकाउंट, फॉरेन अकाउंट, इसमें कौन कौन से? मार्को पोलो, निकोलो कॉन्टी, सर थॉमस रॉय. Topic is the foreign account, which is the part of literary sources, because in the literary sources we have to divide into two phases. First is the Indian and second is the foreign account. So we are talking about the next topic is the foreign account, in which foreigner have written about the history related to the thing which is related to the medieval period of the thing in our documents, which is the record of our country, and it was given by the foreign. So we can say these are the foreign accounts. Some rulers, some foreigners were come in our country and they have to introduce so many things in our history. It was honestly they have written in our documents. First was the Ibn Battuta, next is the Niccolo Conti, Marco Polo. Such as the foreigners were come in our country in the medieval period, who have described the history in our document with honestly, and they have to describe so many things in our documents. Next, related to these things we have to know about, and we have to introduce you. First is in according to the religious facts, we can say in this period two things are established and flourished. First is the Bhakti movement also spread, Bhakti movement. And next is the Sufi movement, Sufi sons. Yes, it means we can say in the medieval period Bhakti sons were also come in our country, and they have to written so many things in the medieval period of India in our documents. And next is Sufi sons also involved in the part of medieval period in our country. Next topic is here, archaeological sources. In the part of archaeological sources, so many things like as the sculptures, inscriptions, coins were also introduced by the rulers in the medieval period. First we are talking about the sculptures. Sculptures means whose are the statues made by the people on the rock. So we can say these are the sculptures. Next is the inscriptions. It was totally written on the wall. And next is we are talking about the coins. Coins were also important parts of the archaeological sources, because by the coins we have to know about the rulers, which things were special, recognized by the people on those time, and ruler were also engraved on the coins our photos, our attitudes, all our things they have to mention on the coin. With the year also it have been mentioned by the rulers. So these were also the part of the archaeological sources. Next we are talking about the buildings and monuments. Forts are also built by the ruler. They have been constructed by the ruler, because those things are very important part of medieval period. By this thing we have to know, which type of things were introduced by the ruler on those time, and in present time we are knowing about so many things about the medieval period. So these are the archaeological sources in the medieval period of history. Thank you. That's all.